Marry me, water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your full moon in Leo 2017 oracle reading by me. I've already drawn the cards, interesting things to share, but before I get into that, I just wanted to mention that I've decided in honor of the Leo moon being the first moon, Leo being the sign of the heart, and Valentine's Day, that I would do for YouTube 12 love readings for February. So I'll be doing love readings for each of the 12 zodiac signs. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so now so that you don't miss out on those and other cool stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at your cards and do the reading. There's a few different themes going on, or overlapping themes. It is a time of reconnecting with your spiritual beliefs, and your connection to spirit, but especially your spiritual beliefs. It's also a time of shifting for new attitudes and new activities, making room for them. It is a full moon, and at the time of the full moon, it's peak in energy. It's really heightened, potent energy, and it's generally a good time to kind of lay low, to take things easy, take it easy. And for you, how it's coming up is that this full moon is a time of rejuvenation. So, should we look in? Sorry, I do have a couple of my books open for my newer decks. Okay, so this is a time of rebirth for a lot of you. A time, again, where you can shed and get rid of outdated things that are not serving you anymore, attitudes, and activities, and so forth, and make room for change, make room for new ones that better suit you in the present. So, what else we have here? It's a good time for stillness and contemplation for the water signs. It's also a good time to just generally be mindful in activities, to be more present and to experience things more fully, things we enjoy, nature especially. This can help nourish us and help us with this process of rebirth, and connecting or reconnecting to our spiritual beliefs and finding assistance there and our own divinity within to empower us. Alright, so the color card you have is Rose, and its message is to attract a relationship. I forget what other, one of the other elements also have this card. It is a similar color to, Leo, connected to the sun. It's the sign of the sun. It's a fire sign, and these fiery colors tend to be connected. So it makes a lot of sense that this is coming up. It is a warm color. You may wish to wear things that are rose colored, or buy something new if you're in need of something new. You may wish to buy a rose one, or buy some roses, actually, some rose colored roses. You may wish to bring this color to the front burner and work with it during this full moon and the days, a few days before, a few days after it. Kind of assist you. It seems this is the vibrational frequency that most of us are trying to match. We're trying to attract certain relationships, and I feel like it's a relationship with ourselves and relationship with others. It says attract a relationship, but I feel like it's kind of attract an authentic relationship is what's coming through my head. So just putting that out there for those that may assist. So there's also a large message here having to do with kind of checking ourselves, and putting ourselves in proper place. Some of us have been selfish in some ways and looking at things from a limited perspective. Um, we have the brat card in the Wisdom of Fairies Oracle deck, and it's a interesting message. So it says that the brat is never actually happy, which to me means that there's an emotional imbalance there that we want to correct. Probably during this full moon, what's coming up is that we want to correct it and not continue on with these patterns, right? Because we want to actually be happy. It says that the brat comes about because it's misguided, and it comes about from not truly loving ourselves on some level. So loving, self-love and respect. So you may wish to do things, kind of low-key things like affirmations or something like that, some self-work, help work to reinforce your love and respect for yourself. For some of you, there may be actions you need to take, shifts you need to make to honor that truth during this time. Or you may wish to contemplate it during this time. That might be better for the majority of people, with it being full moon. Okay, so respecting and loving yourself. So let's see, I want to read some of this. It asks us to, we are being asked to, yes, I'm a water sign, one of my, moon, not all three, moon, sun, and ascendant, but at least one of them is water, so. It's asking us to check ourselves. It's asking, have we been, are we a little bit spoiled? Do we tend to put our desires before those of others? Or do we neglect the feelings of others? Do we treat them rudely? Do we demand to get our own way? Like, do we stomp our feet, slam doors, throw a fit if we don't get our own way? Is our mind overly focused on how many material goods we can get? Do we respect ourselves? Do we respect others? So it's asking us to ask ourselves these questions and respond honestly. So maybe I think for some of the water signs, journaling is going to be helpful. Working through emotions through journaling can be very helpful. And being water signs, that's something that we need to do, right? Rather than let them overwhelm us. So let's see what else is in here. So bringing more love and respect to ourselves allows us to love and respect others more, is what it's saying. So you may wish to contemplate that in writing, see what that means to you. It's saying that having material objects, sorry, it's the last reading and I need to get some more water. It's all good and well and fine, but we should prioritize that above other things because there's a deeper spiritual meaning to life, which it says we are meant to use our power to embellish our lives in ways that demonstrate spirit's abundance. But this embellishment comes from a place of balance. Happiness has to come from within. So another question that might be good for some of you to journal on or ask yourself is, does my happiness come from within, or does my happiness come from external things? Do I think my happiness comes from? Which one? Which one does it seem to come from? Alright, so it's saying open up to it, happiness that is, open up to it and allow it to blossom within you. It's not too late. Be gentle with yourself and with others. Water signs tend to be very hard on themselves, some of them, so it's coming up. Patience, we're being asked to have patience again. Be patient. and we're being asked to grow up and to what does it say? Grow up and embrace our divinely guided adulthood. Alright, so it says the brat is just a bit misguided. Show her the path and she will follow it. Within the brat is a wondrous, vibrant being. Also says spoil yourself today. So, what do we have here? We have connecting to spiritual beliefs. We have attracting relationships, and I feel like it's attracting the right relationships through adjusting our relationship to self to be more loving and respectful to self, and then naturally to others. And then we have doing that self-check thing, checking how we're acting, behaving, and where that might be coming from. Alright, so I hope you all will join me for the February love readings. I'm looking forward to doing them. I hope this reading was helpful. Please give me any feedback you'd like to. Until next time, Mary Part and Mary Need a Care.